Hi guys, and welcome to yet another very exciting Adobe Illustrator tutorial. And in this tutorial we will talk about how to modify your shapes in Adobe Illustrator. Now we have already talked about selection and direct tool, but these are used mostly in the drawing tools as a modifier tools. For example, if I select the selection tool and then bring it to the line or of this shape, square shape, I can modify it. Also similarly, if I hold on to this corner and then increase and decrease it, I can modify its shape. Apart from moving it, you can increase and decrease its shape. And if you hold down the shift key, of course you can do the same thing. You increase it in equal proportions that it was originally in. And if these corners are found, and you can then curve with the lines over there, and these things can be done with it. And apart from this, you can also rotate your shape and stuff. Okay, these are the basic modification that can be achieved with the direct selection. But if you select the direct selection tool, then you can actually select these handles and select on them, and then you can increase and decrease their shapes and modify them like so. But if you select the line between the 2 points or 2 vectors and then you hold it, then you can modify 2 vectors and they both will go in that direction or the other, like this. But when working with a shape like this, it has applied curves to it, but it was with round and pointed corners, it's the anchor point. If you work on a shape like the circle, it is a little bit different properties, the direct selection tool, because not only does it select the angle, it also gives us these handles. With these handles you can change the angle of the line that is drawn, and this is the it changes the angle if you move the handle around like this. But if you want to increase the or decrease the length of the angle, how extremely it curved or how smooth does it curve, then you have to reduce the size of the handle. As I reduce the size of this handle, now it abruptly changes or turns, and if I move it around like this, then it goes like this and then it moves around. And now if I bring it this way, as you can see, it is changing, and the same goes for the other way. So the length of the handle represents the intensity of the curve, and the movement of it up and down or to sideways, any direction, it changes the path of that angle that in the curve line change. So apart from the other basic tools like brush and pencil and other tools, you can use your selection tools to greatly modify and make shapes of your own liking if your basic shapes that are not working. And I've known a lot of people that only draws with the selection tools and achieve magnificent patterns and also shapes. So I just wanted to show you that we have already talked about selection, direct selection tool, but to draw things you are not limited to using brush and pencil tools and stuff like that. You can achieve and make a great shapes with the selection tools also. So with that said, I conclude this tutorial and also the talk about the basic drawing shapes. In the next few tutorials we will learn about something new. Until that time, I take my leave from you guys. Goodbye.